Hello, and welcome to this deep dive into one of the most pivotal and tragic events in religious history, the betrayal of Jesus by Judas Iscariot. Our story centers around Judas Iscariot, a figure whose name has become synonymous with treachery. Judas was one of the 12 chosen disciples, a close confidant who walked alongside Jesus, witnessing his miracles and hearing his teachings firsthand. Beyond his role as a disciple, Judas also served as the treasurer for the group, holding the money bag. But what led this trusted follower to commit such an act of betrayal? Scholars and theologians have debated Judas's motives for centuries. Some suggest a growing disillusionment with Jesus' mission, perhaps expecting a political messiah rather than a spiritual one. Others point to greed, as the Gospels mention his tendency to pilfer from the common purse. The offer of 30 pieces of silver by the chief priests certainly played a role. The narrative takes a dramatic turn during the Last Supper, a Passover meal shared by Jesus and his disciples. It was here that Jesus, with profound sorrow, revealed that one of them would betray him. When asked who it was, Jesus indicated Judas by giving him a piece of bread dipped in wine, a gesture that traditionally signified a bond, but here marked the betrayer. Following the supper, Jesus went to the Garden of Gethsemane to pray, accompanied by his disciples, including Judas. It was in this serene setting that Judas fulfilled his dark pact. He led a detachment of soldiers and officials from the chief priests and Pharisees to Jesus. The prearranged signal for Jesus' identification was a kiss. A seemingly tender gesture, the kiss of betrayal, became the ultimate act of treachery. Immediately after the kiss, Jesus was apprehended. The quiet of the garden was broken by the clang of swords and the shouts of the crowd. Despite the gravity of the situation, Jesus remained remarkably calm, accepting his fate as part of a divine plan. The disciples, initially bewildered and then panicked, fled. Peter, who had vowed never to abandon Jesus, famously denied him 3 times before the rooster crowed. But what became of Judas? His story, too, ends in tragedy and profound remorse. Overwhelmed by guilt, Judas tried to return the 30 pieces of silver to the chief priests, confessing, "I have sinned, for I have betrayed innocent blood." However, his remorse was not met with forgiveness, and he ultimately took his own life, a somber end to a life marked by such a monumental error. The betrayal of Jesus by Judas Iscariot is a cornerstone of the Christian narrative, a moment of profound darkness that ultimately paved the way for redemption. It highlights themes of human fallibility, the nature of free will, and the unfathomable depth of divine love and sacrifice. The story of Judas serves as a timeless reminder of the complexities of loyalty and treachery, and the enduring consequences of our choices.